What's up guys, it's Saw and Malik back here, and today we got a little bit of a different video. As you guys might have heard over the past week in the Megablox community, some leaked gameplay of a prototype game that was in production by 343 called Project Hagar, which is a Megablox Halo video game. Now before I get your hopes up too high, Bonnie Ross did release a statement and she pretty much stated that this game is done, but she did say that they are working on other projects that are similar to this one, that are still ongoing and everything, so the hope is still there. We might be getting a Halo Megablox video game. But it's still nice to see this prototype leaked gameplay here. Although we probably aren't going to be getting this game, it's nice to see what we could have gotten. Now before we look at the actual gameplay here, I did want to let you guys know that all this gameplay and everything was recorded by PTOP Online. So I'm going to put a link in the description to his video about this. So please go make sure to check out that one as well. And to anybody from 343 watching, I am using this within fair use. I've not monetized this video or anything, so please don't hit me with a copyright strike or anything like that. Alright guys, now I'm looking at this really awesome gameplay. It looks so good. I can't get over how great the graphics look, especially for a 360 game. The graphics on this game just look really awesome, and I would have loved to see this in Xbox One as well. The lighting, the shading, and everything just looks really good, especially around that pelican that we see early on in the mission. I just think it looks really awesome. I know he is using the old armor system, but he still looks really awesome. I think they portrayed it really well in this video game form of a Megablox figure. Now right now you're going to be seeing the green Spartans Mark 6. There are a bunch of different characters that you can use in this video. I think we're only going to be seeing 2. And they actually have different classes and stuff, which is pretty awesome. So this Spartan right here has the ability to use a bubble shield, and then the orange Spartan will have the ability to go into active camo. I think this is pretty sweet. It does add a nice mechanic to the game that we don't see in like LEGO games and whatnot. As you guys know, LEGO is pretty linear with their games, which is alright because they are targeted toward a younger audience. So the games aren't meant to be too difficult or anything. This game as well is not very difficult. I mean, it doesn't look very difficult. It's not like, say, a regular Halo game that we're used to. As you can see, it does have an auto lock-on aiming system here when you're firing your weapons. So overall, this game does look pretty simple, but I do like how they added a little bit more difficulty than the LEGO games. This mission that you're seeing here is the only mission that was released in this prototype, and it was about 45 minutes long. There was a non-complete mission that was revealed as well, but in that one you can't even see the environment or anything. It's just a bunch of grids, so I'm going to leave that one out. Now for weapons, we get a bunch of weapons here. None of these are the new Halo 5 variants that we're used to. You got to keep in mind this game was made many years ago, so the weapons they're going to be used to here are the Halo 3 variants and whatnot. But still, it's really awesome to see an energy sword, the assault rifle, the battle rifle, the magnum, and everything else. This game is the type of game that would have been really fun to just mess around in the environments with. As you guys can see here, the NPCs are also pretty sweet as well. The hunters here are really large. To me, they look a little bit out of scale, but I do like the difficulty and the threat they pose here. I think it looks really sweet, and again, adds more difficulty to the video game. Another mechanic that they have here, kind of like the studs that you see in LEGO games. They have these bricks here, but this time those bricks actually have a purpose. In LEGO games, you'd use the studs like currency. I'm not sure if this game would also have currency as well, because we don't really get to see too much of the game. But from what we have here, we can see that the studs can be used to build turrets and like walls and whatnot that can help you take out bosses in different areas of the map. So for example, when you're fighting that hunter, you can build a turret and help shoot him down and whatnot, and build some barricades and hide behind those. And again, I think that's an awesome mechanic to add into this game. Now this game is not just a run and gun type of shooter here. It does also have some like jumping and puzzle mechanics as well, just like you'd see in the LEGO games. So occasionally you go into these 2D modes where you have to jump on platform to platform, kind of like you do in like a Mario game or something. Again, I think that's nice to see though. It just adds more to the game, and it adds a little bit more diversity in the gameplay. There are also puzzle mechanics, which are pretty cool to see as well. And yeah, this whole mission is just really sweet. It's really crappy that we're not going to actually be getting this game, but if this game ever did come out, I think it'd be really awesome. I can tell that it's heavily inspired off the LEGO games, but I think they added on top of those mechanics to make a really great game here. One thing I think they did really well here is the vehicles. You got things like mongooses, scorpions, warthogs, ghosts, and they'd probably have a lot more in the complete version of the game. It'd be so awesome to drive around these Megablox versions of these vehicles and shoot down some banshees and whatnot. I just think that'd be super sweet. And apparently one part of this prototype that was actually complete was a vehicle customization area. So you could customize the colors and stuff on a warthog and then add different parts like a winch or something that you could use later on in the mission. I think this is super great to see. I would have loved to customize a bunch of different vehicles, such as pelicans, scorpions, and whatnot. That would have been really awesome to customize all of them and make them in different color variants as well. Now, along with the campaign mode that we're seeing here, this game also did have a survival mode, which I think is super awesome. So this is like the basic wave-based survival mode, where they just send wave of enemies and Covenant forces at you, then you just have to survive and build up your area with turrets and whatnot to try and survive. This would have added a bunch of replay value, and would have made the game a lot more enjoyable from a multiplayer standpoint. So in this prototype, we only got to really see two things. We got to see a campaign mission, and we got to see the horde mode survival area. Other than that, there isn't much to see here, but from what we did get to see, I think this is a lot of great stuff. I really wish I could get my hands on this prototype, but I can't. But this game looks really sweet, and I can't wait to see what 343 has in store for the future. Now guys, I know I didn't go too in depth with all the news here. That's because there's a lot to cover, and PTOP Online, that actually had the original video for this, actually went super in depth with all this stuff. So I'm going to leave a link in the description to his video. So please make sure to check out that video as well. And guys, as always, please make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this. I really want to know you guys' opinions about this game. I'm absolutely in love with what this game looks like right now, but it's really heartbreaking to see that this game won't be coming out anytime soon, and it's probably never going to be released. For what we got here though, was really sweet. It's nice to see all these different weapons, vehicles, all this stuff in Mega Bloks form. The art style they went for with this game is really sweet as well. That is something that I would have never imagined from a Halo Mega Bloks game. And overall, this game is just really sweet to see, but it is pretty tragic that we're never going to get it. But yeah guys, make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this game. And to really get a game like this in the future, we gotta let 343 Industries know that there is a fan base that wants a game like this. So make sure to let your comments be known and make videos about this Hagar project. Tell your friends who haven't heard about it yet, get the news out there about this game. And hopefully with enough support, we can actually see a game like this in the future. But yeah guys, that's gonna do for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.